Bro,
I'm here.
hey everybody!
Yay!
Sweet. We are broadcasting live through the powers of the interwebs here on this Sunday evening at about 6:44. Only 44 minutes late than our projected start time because time change sucks.
Yes,
And
it does.
I have no crab to eat. Damn it. So starting on the end there with Andrew, why don't you introduce yourself, tell us a little bit about it, and then we'll work our way back.
Hi. So just introduction. Hi, my name's Andrew. And did you want us to go off on a little background rant or sorry, I wasn't very paying attention. Great start. So good. Anyways, tabletoping since high school, long time ago. For in a day, I guess.
Oh, he stepped away so he can't even answer you.
I know. I'm driving blind. I like long walks on the beach. If I had long walks on the beach, I'd go on those. But yeah, gotta have the books. Boom, sport and merch. Not really. I don't try and buy this from me. It's my only copy.
I stole mine from the Tephra booth at Chupacabra last year.
Stole it.
I paid for mine at the Tephra booth at ChimeraCon a long time ago.
Where's ChimeraCon?
It was Chupacabra, and then it got destroyed and kind of absorbed by Chupacabra.
Gotcha.
It was actually the year that I went was the last year that it was ChimeraCon. Yeah, and it was the first year that I ever went to a convention. So,
there you go.
Sorry.
I can't beat it.
Now it's Game Expo.
Sorry?
I think it's Game Expo now.
Oh, yeah? I don't know. I know that I started going to Chupacabra instead. But it's been a couple years since that change happened, so I don't know.
I just hunt with chupacabras. Crazy
Fair.
creatures.
Oh, they taste good with barbecue sauce, so don't.
Everything tastes good with barbecue sauce.
True. This notepad would taste yummy with and trust me, I know.
And
all right, so Andrew, did you give your spiel?
Okay, I said my name. I did not give my full spiel because I wasn't paying attention on the spiel to give.
So
starting strong
a
on
little
this.
bit about yourself. If you have a YouTube channel, Discord channel, what you're into, long walks on the beach, nice guys with long I don't know, just tell us.
I've just no channels to promote. I'm still putting things together. I'm a fiction writer. I've got a series of short stories I'm working on as well as a novel. Part of a poetry book with my buddy in Florida we're currently working on. If that pans out anywhere, I'll be sure to plug some more
we're
info.
twins. Except that you take your writing more seriously than I do.
Got glasses, ponytails. We're basically the same person. I've been playing tabletop since I was like 14, 15, and I'm
about a year
now. Oh yeah, just a year. Back when I was about yay tall, about 5 inches shorter of 2.5 feet. So yesterday, basically.
Awesome.
I've only played one Tephra game before with our buddy Jake from the Discord. And hey, got another screen. And
hey,
apart from that, I'm just looking forward to getting to know some new gamers and trying out some new play styles. And, long walks on the beach, just hit me up.
Because you got to have that, man.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Midwest, we're full of beaches.
Grant, your hair looks as fucking crazy as mine does, so
probably.
Yeah, there we go, brother. Long-haired hippie freaks unite.
Hell yeah. I'll say, is this the Dudes with Ponytail stream?
Yeah, just dudes with ponytails.
Everyone's rocking it. Nice.
Unfortunately, we got Kristen in here, so we kind of had to throw the girl quotient.
It's
in there.
dudes with ponytails. We're all dudes. I'm a dude. He's a dude. She's a dude. We're all dudes.
The dude abides.
To that.
I'll drink to that. I got my Arizona iced tea. I'm good. It's not 40. It's a white man's 40. Let's see. Ianix is trying to get in. He can't find the link.
Scroll up, my dude.
I know, that's what I was telling him.
Wait, he's here.
He says he's gonna be, but
I think his game tonight that was gonna coincide is at like 9. So
Quick, everyone shoot him the link.
Yeah, we both did. So we're on top of it. So, all right, Grant, tell us about yourself, sir.
It appears that I am the second oldest player in here besides you, sir.
Hey.
All right.
we already went over the get off my lawn spiel.
Yeah, we did. I forgot about that.
All right.
Get off my lawn.
Who remembers watching G1 Transformers on TV, the broadcast? That's what I thought.
What's G1 consist
Andrew
of?
can't even spell Transformers. Come on.
Not like Dark Side of the Moon. That's all I got. Like,
Oh, no. This is good stuff.
that's the good
GoBots. He's all about the GoBots.
Oh, GoBots.
There's good stuff.
Voltron.
Oh, heck yeah. No shame there.
I was stationed in Japan when Voltron came out over here, and so when I got back to the States, I was all excited because it was on TV here, and I started watching, and I went, "This is not Voltron. This is this is the Saturday morning kiddie cartoon," because the Voltron that I watched in Osaka had giant robies, eating little babies and stomping on people, and you'd see the blood splatter out underneath their feet. And I was like, what is this travesty to mankind that they're showing?
Because everything is censored nowadays. You don't get this stuff anymore.
They take their anime a lot different over there than we do here. Like, if you've ever seen the unedited Dragon Ball Z, oh my God. Booma is a little whore. That's all I'm gonna say.
Not even like just anime. Like
Dragon Ball
just
Z or
put
Dragon
the
Ball?
Power Rangers over there versus over here. Like
Percentage.
people die.
Yeah. All right, Grant. Do you have a? Since we keep interrupting you, I'm sorry. Do you have a YouTube channel or anything to pimp? Are you writing? Are you?
No, not right now. Eventually, though, but not yet. I'm still working on things. I'm a jack of all trades right now. Today's trade is auto repair. So
hey, whatever it takes to pay the rent. Dude.
Exactly.
I'm going to pick on you a little bit, though, because it looks like you're broadcasting from your bathroom.
And there's a very good reason for that. If Phoenix was here,
awesome in there.
If Phoenix was here, he would back me up on this. I tried to play a game with him last week, and the parrot kept interrupting.
Oh,
and this is like the most soundproof room in the house.
Gotcha. So, are you playing a pirate? Because then you'd have like live action props, and it would be bitching.
I wish, but this parrot is a jackass.
All parrots are jackasses.
Yeah, I was going to say I haven't met one that isn't, and I've met a few actually, believe it or not. All right,
every 5 minutes.
Yeah, of course. All right, and so last but not least on our illustrious list of wonderful people in this stream is Miss Kristen, or the goddess herself.
Yeah, well, the character is. But yeah, hi, I'm Kristen.
Rocket.
I don't really have anything to promote either. I tried out streaming for a while, and it's not really my thing because I'm not good at games. So,
That's the best time to stream when you're not good at games. This is
I am just a receptionist right now. I write and stuff in my free time, and currently just want to role play like every single day. So that's my life all the time. Forever and ever.
I may not have like a book of 20 NPCs.
I know, character building is my favorite part, except for the equipment buying part, which I hate with fiery passion.
Wait, a young lady that doesn't like shopping? What the hell?
I know.
Whoa.
Breaking all the stereotypes.
My wife's like, if you buy one more thing out of the mall, I'm going to kill you. I'm like,
no, in real life,
sale. I had a coupon.
I had a coupon. They had a stacking sale. It was basically a steal from the store. I mean, I stole it with these hands. That's just how it goes.
It was a 5-finger discount.
Oh yeah.
All right. So going back to Mr. Andrew, if you have it, and there's no pressure, there's no rush. This is very informal. This is all about the fun. If you guys have watched any of my videos, hopefully you know that I do have a YouTube channel, and I do videos on these smaller games that are out there. I don't cover D&D or Pathfinder. I've done reviews on them, but I like to focus on the smaller games because I think they're just as important as the big boys. So if you have a concept and a background for your character, anything you want to tell us about him, if he's done, if you're still working on him, and then when you're done, go ahead and pass it off to Grant, and then Grant, you pass it off to Kristen.
All right. So my character, I'm going to be rolling a human, and he's a little bit of a chatterbox. If you catch my drift, he used to work with a performing arts group, and then things got a little hairy, and now he's separated from them. And by hairy, I mean there were some dangerous folks that tried to steal everything they had, and well, he's trying to get back up on his feet at the moment and get through some tough times, but by being a bartender, getting to chat up the individuals, getting to learn about the people that hurt his family, so to speak. His name is Victor Ellsworth. And he's, I think, completed. I've got all of his specialties, all of his stats, all of his information. And right now he's just trying to make a living.
Aren't we all?
True.
You want to tell us a little bit about what he looks like? Do you have his physical appearance yet? I mean, if you don't, it's okay. There's no rush. Tonight is about character. If we don't get to play, that's okay. Tonight's just getting to know the characters. I'm going to be taking notes, so if it looks like I'm not paying attention, it's probably because I'm not, but I'm really writing notes.
That's okay. We've already proven that I have difficulty paying attention. As far as looks-wise, he's got that square jaw, that handsome smile with only one dimple on the side, and long, slicked black hair. Just to keep it out of his face, you kind of got to see what you're doing to be able to toss bottles back and forth and mix that perfect drink. He's reasonable at it, but nothing too great. As far as his attire goes, he's got a nice multicolored vest comprised of like purples, blues, and golds, comprised of some leathers and natural materials. If he's out in public, he's got a pole arm on his back, slim like how he likes it, and with a spear point on the end, essentially. That's just for his own protection. If he gets any flack for it, well, he doesn't really care. His trousers are leather trousers, leather pants, leggings. I don't know. I play a lot of different games.
Yeah.
With leather boots. He doesn't like to be bulked down by too much armor, but he wants to know that he's well protected.
And all right, so Mr. Grant, anything? Yeah, have you got anything laid down on paper yet?
A little bit. I've got my stats down for Lock On. He's a gnome, and he let's see, where was that? Oh yeah, here we are. He's a Livray agent, so he's always got his ear to the radio for other jobs. He does his repairman thing, and he's just a gunman, a rifleman. Probably gonna go into more of a gunslinger later.
Respectable.
And he likes to use the high damage cartridges.
The expensive ones, huh?
Yeah, but
you could also make a pretty dollar on those too.
Yeah. Have we established how much ammo costs? Because it's not established in the book.
Yeah, no, it's
you're pretty much just like infinite ammo
let's just assume that you have enough. You have whatever your right. How many rounds does your rifle hold, or is it a single shot?
I'm gonna guess it's a single shot. I mean,
okay, so you've probably got about 12 rounds. You probably have some sort of either pouch or bandolier or hip belt where you know your individual rounds. Do you make your own rounds or do you buy them?
Buy them for now.
Okay. So yeah, you've probably got, like I said, a bandolier or a pouch, and you've probably got probably a dozen rounds, on you. For the most part, I'm not an encumbrance Nazi. If it makes sense, if you're shooting something that's super uber rare, that comes into a role-playing session. But if it's ammo, you can go to most shops and buy it, then it's no big deal.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
The Bullet Depot.
Right.
It's like, yes, sir, like 5,000 cartridges, please.
Yeah. Put them in my backpack. And I'm a gnome, so it's a small backpack.
But
it's got deep pockets.
We've got deep pockets. There you go. It's the bag of holding.
The gnome of holding.
Yeah. Anything? What color's your hair? Are you portly?
A little bit, because he doesn't need to run there anywhere. He just hangs back, takes a shot.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens if it gets into close combat? What do you do besides scream?
Just take a couple steps back and fire.
What if they're faster than you?
I haven't gotten that far yet.
Okay, good to know. All right.
That's what he's got me for.
So when he pulls the ripcord, the parachute just shoots out and flies him away.
Hey, there is one of those. Any altitude parachute.
Oh, he's inside, so. And it's a 4-foot roof.
Any altitude, whether you fall 5 feet or 500 feet. So.
You're good. All right, there, Miss Kristen. Tell us about you.
Okay. I've just kind of got the gist of her. I don't have her name yet because I've been fighting with these fillable character sheets, so I got distracted. But I am playing a satyr, and she is a pretty positive Polly, and she thinks she's a goddess because she can just heal people. She is a demigoddess of guidance and protection. And lock on, you don't have to worry about those bad guys coming up to you because they have to try really hard to get close to me, and they have to try really hard to hit anyone near me. So,
awesome.
There's a benefit to that there. However, if the other two get into trouble, I will run into battle to help them. So do not throw fortune cookies at me. Jesus Christ.
Wasn't that fortunate?
Down to I know I'm safe because all the trouble is over there.
Opens the fortune cookie.
Actually, I'm opening the straw for the Dr. Pepper that he brought me.
Fortune cookie says, "Please try again later out to lunch."
But yeah, I am a healer based on my faith in myself, and I am traveling to build up my following. I'm only a demigoddess, as I explained. I'm sorry you have to listen to this for the third time, Andrew. But at the moment, I only have about 3 followers. I have this guy, Alex, that was in an alley. I was feeding him for a while, so he was really devout. And then I ran out of money for food, so he kind of disappeared. But I'm sure he's still worshiping me wherever he is now. And then back home, Jake and Cyril. See, Cyril's my cousin, and Jake is my ex-boyfriend. But he didn't think he was worthy to be the concubine of a goddess, so he and Cyril spent a lot of time together, like worshiping me and deliberating on, what we should all do. And they recommended that I go out on a pilgrimage for some more followers and I can ascend to full-on goddess status. So I traveled the land, building up my followers and protecting and healing even the non-believers. Don't worry. I will be your friend even if you don't worship me, but you should worship me. Preferred offerings are gold coins and sweets. Just saying. And yeah, so I don't have a name yet. I carry around this rusty little sword that I found. Just because I have found in my travels that not everyone is super friendly to goddesses, so sometimes I have to kind of defend myself.
Those heathens.
That's kind of the last end all thing. Mostly I just help other people defend me.
All right. So does anybody
defend me, Squire?
Does anybody have any kind of crafting or mechanical, anything we need to worry about there, rules wise?
I have cheat fate. I took a luck skill.
Okay.
And I'll be doing a couple of others. Basically, I believe it's a stance. Let me triple check that. Oh, look at
it is a stance.
Yeah, it's a stance. And once I when I enter this stance, choose a single number between 2 and 11. If anyone near me rolls the number I choose, they must re-roll it. If the same number is rolled again, they take that second roll. So that's
obviously you choose like an 8 or higher.
Yeah.
So
if I want to screw with everybody, but if I want to, say our goddess here is up in the front lines, maybe I could boost our numbers as well.
Right.
But
okay,
that's why.
Well, just remind me of that.
Mm-hmm. I'll reiterate it whenever I enter the stance.
Right.
Yeah, I have quite a few abilities and stuff like that that I will try to remind you of. My racial trait is Protector. Any allies adjacent to me gain a 2 to their defense while they're adjacent to me. I'll try to remind everyone of that whenever I step up next to anyone or move away from anyone. And then the abilities, the specialties that I took specialize in healing. So they're active things, and I'll, say, I'm healing, help me, or, I'm healing, heal this much, or whatever.
Pull a Genji. I need healing.
I'm bleeding. All right.
And I've got
Brand, you're just a shooter,
strike.
right?
Yeah.
You got what?
I've got first strike.
Ooh, okay.
When I win the priority, I get to add my espionage to my accuracy.
Nice.
Now, what if you don't win the priority?
Then it just stays the same.
It's just the same, yeah.
Oh, but Satyr has a lot of stuff to them. I'm empathetic, so whenever I'm trying to see if someone is lying, I get to roll twice and take the higher number. And I also get to do that. My background story is physician, so I get to roll twice and take the higher number when I'm rolling a cunning to see what's wrong with somebody. And I'm immune to alcohol. And I think aside from my active stances and stuff that I will actively be doing and saying as I do them, that's really it.
Cool.
Standard vices are below such a divine being.
Yep.
One other note for the GM, I also took the showmanship skill, Marionette Strings. It's a in combat ability. It's a reflexive 1 AP skill, and any ally within 25 feet, I may enhance their accuracy rolls with this first tier +2, and it can be made post rolls as well. Yeah.
So Grant's going to be your best friend,
basically.
All right. So
I have one more thing on accuracy. For first strike, I think if I take an action before the combat begins, I still get the bonus. You want to double check that? I'm having trouble finding that page.
indexes are a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's first strike?
Yeah, that's on espionage. It's like one of the first skills, well, specialties.
Espionage.
First strike. Doesn't tell me the page number. Isn't that
108? I found it.
108. Oh, you found it. Okay, good. Yeah, it lists the abilities and what you get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is good.
You can use it
Either
before priorities
rolled or being the first person to act in combat. So if I take like a sneaky shot.
Wow, equal to your skill in espionage. And +4 priority. Nice. Ooh, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Equal to yours. And what is your skill in espionage, good sir?
3.
Nice. Okay.
Very good.
Yeah. So murder hobo is basically what we're working with there. All right. Has anybody taken any backgrounds that they feel like sharing or anything?
Apart
Have
from
we got that far in character
bartender.
creation?
I just took physician.
Grant or Andrew? Anything?
No.
Yeah, bartender's the only one
Oh, bartender is what you took? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I went ahead and took bartender. Good
Everyone
information
drink.
gatherer. Yeah, everyone likes to drink. Even satyrs, on odd occasion. It's weird.
They like to drink, they just can't get drunk.
Yep.
Yeah. It's the bittersweet taste
The taste,
yeah. The burn is what I hear they enjoy the most.
Fire,
Many a
fire
masochist come in. Firewater.
I think what I put on the one that was I posted was frontiersman, more like he just stayed in his property and the the empire just grew around him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So another get off my lawn, in other words.
Yeah.
And then eventually his lawn got overtaken.
Well,
And thus his state
perhaps
of
why
vengeance
he's
is
such a
for
good
us.
chef. And all right, so and Grant, you're playing a gnome, right?
Yep.
All right, and then Kristen, you're a satire.
Yes.
My entire life is a satire.
Exactly. Like one bad episode of Seinfeld just keeps playing over and over. All right, we don't know what Enix is playing. He hadn't
Groundhog
said.
Seinfeld.
Oh, he's playing an elf. He's
elf.
playing Elf Brute.
Elf
Oh, he is
Brute,
playing now?
Powerhouse.
Oh yeah.
Did he say what kind? Is he playing a warrior? I think that's what he was
I
leaning.
think so.
Some sort of swordsman.
I
Hey, we
know
got
he's a
4
big dude who
viewers,
has
huh?
to make his own weapons because he needs
Oh,
big
that's right.
weapons.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Titled it Elf Bruiser.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Can't go wrong there. Well, I mean, he can, but there's always someone bigger and badder, right?
Took Titanic strength. Good lord, he's got a 7 in Brute?
Yep.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Did he post his character?
Yeah. he
Yeah.
did.
Where?
On the Discord here, let me just copy the
Um,
link and resend it.
On my channel or
In the
No, in the
Tephra.
Tephra.
on Tephra? Okay.
Yeah, today at 11:31 a.m.
He said he was going to email it to you as well.
Oh, okay. I haven't gotten any emails. Let me just make. I think
What
I
a
gave
slacker.
him. Yes, slacker. Just so you guys all have it, I'm going to put it in the Tephra chat. Very easy.
Sweet
Also on my
fuzzy
YouTube.
kids.
Okay.
He says he's going to watch later. I guess he didn't get our links in time,
Yeah.
but he may be prepping for a game.
Yeah, because
So campaign's
Liver
going to take
Wrestling.
place. Campaign's going to take place in Evangelis or Evangelis, however you want to say it. Evangelis.
Good anime.
It's going to take there probably around Rangston in that area because that's a main route, and then we'll be able to go from there. So if you want to, like, if Andrew, your Victor's in a bar in that city or whatever, you can make that work.
Just helping out.
Yeah, just that's and the thing we want to establish is: do the 4 of you know each other, or are we going to role play it out? And I'm going to set up insidious situations where you all have to come help each other. How would you guys like to do it?
Well, I'm open to feeling it out. Would our goddess spend any time at a bar?
I go everywhere. I have to preach my word to the people and, help people. I also will help pretty much anybody. So I'm sure people are taking advantage of that, making fun of me. Also, whatever insidious situations we end up in, it's not like I'm going to run off.
I will say if our goddess does wander into pardon, the bar that Victor works at, and he catches wind of her goddess spiel, he will openly humor her to an nth degree.
Is he patronizing her, or is
Not
he
necessarily. He's
is he
as
looking to believe? I guess that would be the more important question.
Let's see, though, the real important question is if he would say anything in that is a lie, because I can tell.
Oh no, he's bluntly honest about it. Like if she asked him, like we would have to role play that out just to see how it would go. But he's not doing it in a patronizing way. He's just doing it because as a performer, he enjoys the overly excited kind of individuals and likes to encourage them to pursue whatever brings them joy. Because that's what he does.
To say that Victor is somewhat of a people watcher.
Oh yeah, he
kind of the vibe I was getting. So I wanted to make sure I understand. I had a full grasp.
Oh yeah, he enjoys working behind the bar because that's not only is it good information gathering, he gets a feel of a lot of people, and
right.
The more he can understand people, the better his showmanship will become.
Right. And people just naturally talk to bartenders.
Oh yeah, like
I mean, it's just I know I spent a lot of my youth in a bar, so
there's a scandalous human. There's a scandalous lady that came in, and she was just going on and on. She already pre-gamed before she walked in, and let me tell you, scandal abound.
Kristen, what's the satire's name?
I have just
That's right, you
decided.
haven't got it.
I have just decided. It is Selenia Mosque.
And how
I'll
are you?
type it in the chat for you.
Okay.
Ooh, that was a nice name.
Oh, I like it. Yeah, and feel free, guys, to use the group chat or to whisper to me. I've got the window open. So if we need, if you need to tell me something, or you're looking for something that you don't want everybody else to know, we will use that. I'll have to remember what the silent chat commands are, but it won't be hard. And I am online 99% of the day, Monday through Friday during the week. So
I was going to say, you didn't seem to be on today.
No, well, on the weekends, Friday night is date night. My wife and I usually try to do something. We have a 1-year-old, so it usually involves the 1-year-old because we have no family close by for like babysitting duties and things like that. So
and who are you going to trust with a 1-year-old?
Say again?
And who are you going to trust with a 1-year-old at this point?
I moved to San Antonio. I've been babysitting since I was 12.
Professional.
I'm actually looking at Austin. So I'm trying to find
everyone goes to Austin.
Well, it's a foodie town, and I'm fat, so I'm very good at eating. And I love to cook, and my wife loves to cook. In fact, we made crabs tonight.
San Antonio.
San Antonio is good for food too. I know Austin is. I've been there a couple times, and God, I love it.
We have Fiesta coming up. It's just one big food party.
Oh, really? Yeah, because we're looking for something. But anyway, Friday nights is date night, and so we usually try to do something as a family or together. Saturday is my day. I usually spend the day gaming. I have a meetup, if anybody knows what meetups are, and we meet at our local game store, and we game usually from about 10 to 4, and then I go to my friend's house right down the street, and I play in his game from about 4 to usually right around 10 p.m. to midnight. So Saturday is pretty much booked all day gaming. And then Sunday, I kind of sleep in as much as my son will let me. Sadly, the wife and I are both early risers. So we usually get up Sunday and we mope around the house and chill and do grocery shopping or whatever errands we need to run that we can run. And so I'm not online as much on the weekends because I'm fairly busy. But Monday through Friday, I'm a systems administrator, so I sit behind a computer all day. So I'm on Discord all day long unless I have to run away from my desk to go do something. So feel free to hit me up at any time during the day. Email is also good. And if there's things you want to do or, hey, I want to work on this, and we can do that. So I'm going to probably start a Discord channel on my main channel for this game so that we can keep everything in that game. Not that I don't want to take anything away from Tephra, but it's my game. I'm trying to propagate my brand. So
of
course. So I want to drive more people to my site as I can. Eventually, one day, I would like to get paid for doing this.
One day,
and it is the pipe dream, and I know it. But hey, damn it, I'm allowed to have them.
Patreon, maker support, all those things.
Yeah, I haven't gone the Patreon route because I just haven't had a chance to look into it, and I don't know much about it. I probably should do it. I mean, I'm approaching, I think, 350 viewers. I know. And I look at guys like It's Me JP and Adam Cobell. They've got like 35,000 views. I'm like, yeah, I'm not there yet. But I do get a lot of positive feedback. People seem to like my quirkiness and my demeanor. I enjoy running games. I enjoy talking to people, obviously. The misnomer of Mr. Mean comes from the fact that one day we were at a bookstore, and this kid was inside the bookstore, and he was cursing up a storm. He was probably 16, 17, maybe 18 years old, and he was with his girlfriend. And the manager asked him to leave, and he was just profanity out the wazoo. And my eldest son, who's down there, who was 19 at the time, was about, I don't know, 6, maybe 7 years old, is that. And this guy was just, and I just yelled at him. I was like, hey, I don't really want to hear all that profanity. And I got my son here, and your girlfriend's with you. You should have some respect. And this kid just totally was like, oh, I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. And totally kowtowed down to me and everything. So my buddy Coin, he's like, man, you're just mean. You're Mr. Mean. And that name stuck ever since. So that's why I go by the moniker of Mr. Mean. But I'm probably the nicest 6 foot, 250-pound hairy hippie you'll ever meet. And I will be at Trooper CobraCon and MagCon this year. So you guys make it to those conventions, stop by and say hi.
Cool.
I'm going to try to go to ChupacabreCon, but I'll probably have to like Greyhound into Austin, and I don't know if I'll have the weekend free.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I know the guys from Tephra, will be there. So I'm sure if we need to get you a ride to the con, we can.
Well, they already live in Austin, so.
Oh, you do?
Greyhound's not a big deal. No, they do. I know Daniel does.
Oh, I thought he was
I actually don't know. Daniel's in Austin. I don't know about Jake.
Jake, I think, is in Kansas.
Yo.
Kansas.
Yeah,
Andrew, is that where you're at?
Yeah. Jake and I know each other from way back.
Oh, cool. All right. Yeah, well, Jake's been very positive on the Discord and everything. So who's the new person that joined?
It's me. It's Yanix.
Hey. All right. You were able to get in.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'll be here for a little bit. I gotta run a game in like 40 minutes, but for now, my wife's trying to do a podcast with a friend of ours, so I'm just like, what? I'll join in for a little bit.
He doesn't need
I'm
me.
watching Soul Eater.
Life is rough, huh? So,
Life is so
I don't know how much you heard about what we're going on. We are broadcasting. We do have 4 viewers, so make sure you tell your friends that, hey, you're a YouTube star, and come watch you. Join the channel.
Well, you see, I'm a Twitch star, so.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
With all
I'm sorry, YouTube is
with 3 people, I guess.
Yeah, all 3 people. Hey, we got you beat. We got 4.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And if we count the 5 of us, then hey,
Hey man.
that's 9. I can do math.
That's monetizable.
That's right. Math is hard. All right. So, Steven, like I was telling these guys, I'm online most of the day. I think you and I already talked about that.
I've chatted with you before. I've seen you online.
Yeah, I'm always online due to my work. So we're going to create, I'll probably do it tonight once we're off air. I'm going to create a sub channel on my Discord channel for this game. I'd like it to be bi-weekly if that works with everybody. I'm hoping it does. I can't do it more because I game all day Saturday. We were just talking about it. And I usually come home at like midnight, 2 in the morning. I'm 51 years old, guys. I'm old. And I'm like, I need a day to recuperate.
No, I agree. Like I'm like streaming games on Monday, Tuesday. So this would be like a 3-day Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday straight in. And I'd be like, oh boy.
Yeah. It's like sitting in a chair for 6 hours. Why? So, but everybody's been super cool. Thank you guys for the enthusiasm. I hope we have a fun game. I'm a very easygoing GM. The one thing I can't tolerate is arguing. Someone's got a baby.
Yeah, that's my baby.
Oh, no problem, dude. I got a 1-year-old.
I'm sorry.
Look at this tiny cutie. If you can
Oh,
It's it. It's too dark in your room.
my babies are all furry and
a
fuzzy.
leg. Oh, it's dark.
see it. Sorry, baby. It's bright.
I'm sorry. You said the one thing you can't tolerate is what?
Is arguing amongst the players and between the GM. If I get a rule wrong, let's address it after. Let's just roll with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Basically, like if we do have a question and you lay down the law, then that's what we will.
And we can always talk about it afterwards, but let's try not to blow the immersion.
Yeah.
I don't expect 1 billion people to be watching us, but the people that do watch, where it's your friends or your family or whatever, or complete strangers, I want them to have a good time. And I don't want them to sit there going, well, all they did was argue about the rules. But the rules are secondary. It's the story that's the main thing. and we all seem like super nice people except for Kristen. She's a goddess and she's above us.
Yeah.
And Steven puts his big toe on the screen, so we're gonna leave that. I am a jerk. All right, I am sarcastic. I am quick-witted, and I am snarky. Please,
sit in right with me.
Please do not take it personally. Well, he took it personally. I told you I got a face for radio. Scared the kid.
Oh boy.
It's all right, man. It's all right. It's all good. Handle your family. Family comes first, guys. If anything like that comes up, Kristen's boyfriend needs her help. Andrew, whatever. Paper towels on the chair. Bring me a Dr. Pepper. We understand. This is secondary. This is for fun. If Grant has to go and strangle his bird, we understand. We're not going to belittle anybody, and I don't care. I will make off-color jokes. I do not apologize for them. I'm a grognard. I am 50, almost 51 years old, so I'm set in my ways. I have no beef with gay, lesbian, transgender, anything like that. I have many friends in the culture, but I joke about everybody. And I will pick on myself first and foremost before I pick on anybody else. So that being said, if I say something that offends you, please, by all means, bring it to my attention after the stream. John, that comment was out of line. I don't think it was cool. Hurt my feelings. We're adults. Don't get pissy. Don't rage quit. Let's be adults, and let's talk about it off air. John, you're a tool. You're a schmuck. We know this, guys. We went in. We're forewarned. But the point is to have
There's
fun.
a disclaimer we had to sign.
Yes.
Agree terms and service.
Yeah. And the cash. Don't forget the cash.
Oh yeah, no. This is a pay to play.
That's right.
That's why I'm getting like 7.
All these characters are copyrighted Mr. Me, so don't worry about it.
Trust me, you cannot. You could nothing you could do could offend me because I'm more I would be more offensive to myself.
Exactly.
You could ever.
I am the firm believer of if you cannot pick on yourself, you have no right to pick on anybody else.
Oh yeah, exactly.
So
self-deprecating humor is the best.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm fat, gray, and ugly, and I have a beautiful wife, and I've got a wonderful 1-year-old son. I'm the luckiest guy in the world, and I have cool new internet friends to game with. So life is a blessing, and I'm happy.
Be prepared.
Is that a rat on your shoulder there, Kristen?
Yes, it was.
I was like, no.
Her cage is right next to the computer, and she's very much of an attention whore, so I may just randomly have her on my shoulder.
You might want to clean the house a little bit more. I'm tossing that out there. I'm not judging.
That's hanging out.
Jesus Christ, Grant's gaming out of his bathroom. We do not judge here. We do not judge. Had to get that off my chest.
We only.
That's what the cats are for.
That's what the cat. Well, they're failing miserably. I find that. You look
They're
over
actually
the corner,
professional
the cat
cat
smoking a cigarette, going, "What the fuck you want me to do, huh?"
I'm too
I got rats. Clean this shit all up, ladies.
Bullshit.
Bullshit. All right. So, Steven, we got. Did you come up with a name for your guy?
Yeah, it's on the character sheet. I can't remember what I chose because I just chose one from the book, and I was like, "Oh, that sounds good."
Character sheet to me, Steven.
Say what?
Did you email the character sheet to me?
It should be in the Discord.
Okay.
It's in the Discord. I said let me see if I can.
I was going to say I'll pull it up and send it. There it is.
Yeah, Kristen you have my email, right?
Sure. I mean, it's the one that you just posted in the Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hey, look, and then there's somebody put a link in here. Wow, look at that.
Oh, who would do such a thing? Do you still need it emailed to you then?
No, ma'am. I've got it right here.
I'm a grognard. Technology.
I will reach through the airwaves and slaughter you.
No, I am technologically inept. Okay, you guys all can.
Hey, you got online with no problem, so don't sell yourself short.
No, that's what I do. I am short.
I am short.
I am short.
All right. So if everyone else, when they get their characters done, send them to me at hopefully before the next 2 weeks so that I can have time to peruse them. It's a big word. Grant, I'll spell that for you.
Well, basically, let's put it this way. My character is built towards being a hunter and being mean.
Being what?
And being mean and a bruiser.
Oh my god! So you're gonna fit with Selenia really well. You guys are just gonna be like bread and butter. I mean.
Oh yeah, he's just gonna carry her around on his shoulders, being like, "It's the tiny goddess."
Have you heard of her?
Have you heard of the tiny goddess?
Everyone stand right up. This is the greatest show we'll ever see.
That's right. Put a palanquin on your back, and she can just prophesize from your shoulders.
Just have like a pulpit on his head.
I love it. Oh, that is amazing. Oh, and Andrew,
basically think like a meaner version of Kronk from Emperor's New Groove.
That sounds about right.
As long as he narrates his like sneaking, that's all I care about.
Yeah. No sneak ability.
No sneak. Wearing
all
heavy.
All of my sneaky characters have their own theme music.
I'm doing my
every single one.
Bards,
man.
Yeah.
Sneaking bards.
I hire a bard just to follow me around. It kind of goes like something like Graves to Robin.
That's why we got the showmanship guide, so he can do our theme music.
There you go. I like it. The bartender can make drinks.
Mm-hmm.
How old's the baby, Steven?
He is 7 months.
Oh, yes, he's right behind my little guy. My guy's 13 months.
No. Just stop it. Come on, baby. Here's your passy. Here, shut up.
Dude, if you dip the passy in bourbon.
Yeah, dip the passy in bourbon. I'll do it.
Yeah, just so you know. Ice cold bourbon. I'm joking, of course.
Calm right down. Well, that's for TV.
I just put a pillow over mine and be quiet. Is that bad?
I've already gotten used to it. I was like, it was like baby crying. I'm like, yeah, conversation.
Yeah. Now you're welcome. Yeah. Welcome to my life. I just ignore it.
Oh yeah. Well, we didn't do the be quiet, the baby sleep, and we made I had all my friends over. We're gaming every other night. We made and now that kid can sleep through a hurricane. In fact, he did. He slept right through Harvey.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I mean, we luckily our neighborhood flooded, but it didn't get in our house. My roof is good. Yeah, my roof leaked. We did not lose electricity, so I had internet. So I was like, "Fuck it, I can survive. I'm shitting in a bucket, but I'm okay. I can serve corn. I'm good. I mean, I don't need anything else."
Yeah. So speaking of other games, one thing I want to know. Oh, calm down. Okay, come on, come here.
Just hold the baby.
Okay.
Instant star.
So, what I'm probably gonna do is, since I'll also stream this game on my Twitch channel for maximum viewership.
Cool. We'll have a total of 7 people.
We'll get up to 7 people watching.
It's almost double digits.
What if your 3 people are the same 4 people that are watching?
Oh no.
What if your fan base overlaps?
Yeah, what if the fan base? Yeah, Kristen's got it right. We can't have that, man. It's like crossing the stream.
Oh man, you got always.
Can't cross the stream. Are you the gatekeeper?
That's the only way you can beat the big bad, though, because he's made out of marshmallows.
I don't know.
I watched that last night.
Otherwise, just make a really big campfire. You might also have the same effect.
Cool. Yeah, that'll work, man. We'll do that.
What I'm planning on doing is, because I have a Discord for all my Twitch games.
Yeah.
And what I have, and what I'm will probably add you guys in for, because I find this to be a lot of fun, is I have a in-character chat channel I call the Interdimensional Tavern.
Oh, the tavern.
Everybody from all the characters from all the different games I run can all just interact in one place.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. That'll be fun.
We have some Tephra guys, but I also have a Space Bounty Hunters game, so they're in there too, and they hang out with the Tephra guys.
Makes total sense. Why wouldn't
steampunk, space bounty hunters? We all get along. Firefly.
It's all sci-fi.
Yeah.
I think, and then like I've got another game that I'm going to be trying to get started up, which is basically going to be like Attitude Era WWE mixed with monsters.
Monster Hunter.
Oh.
Monster
So
of the Week.
basically, you got like vampire and werewolf wrestlers doing interviews, promos, wrestling matches, backstage brawls, outside of the ring drama, other things like that.
Sounds insane. All right, so the first piece of homework everybody's going to get, yes, there will be homework, is I'm going to need a small write-up. You can send it to me in Discord. You can email it to me. You can Dropbox it to me, whatever works for you. And that'll be just a little bit about your background before you came to the city of Rankston. So just it can be fiction. It can be as small as a paragraph. Just gives me a little something to work with, to torture you. I mean, to tell a good story for you later on in the game.
Easy.
I have gamer ADD, so the more you guys input, the more I will stay excited and be apt to run the game on a continuous basis.
Okay, so 12 page background. Got it.
Yeah, but sure. Did I mention I can't
entire
read?
novel, and that way, whenever you need to say, "Oh yeah, it's in my backstory," why I can do that, he'll just agree because he's not willing to
Like,
go.
yeah, sure.
I do a
47
quadruple
page
backflip while mixing a can of soda with an explosive incendiary improvised
Oh, yeah, I totally know how to do that.
boomkin. It's in my backstory.
So
Just pull an old man Henderson.
yeah,
I'm just
Steven,
gonna have the bird write mine.
Yeah.
The bird. You get a piece of paper in the mail that's just like torn to bits with like little chew marks out of the side, like
and a feather,
riveting.
Just a feather. Yeah, it's
Pure
amazing.
Poetry.
So I was watching a second ago, and I saw that you guys had decided. It sounded like you guys had decided to just sort of like decide how we all know each other as we go, or just sort of like not decide how we know each other, but just sort of like meet each other and then just go from there.
Well, that was the question, which I don't think we answered. Andrew Andrew kind of said he was okay with whatever, but the plan is that we're going to start in the city of Raxton. And do you guys come together as a group there, or were you traveling? You know, basically, do you guys know each other, or is it, well, hello, stranger, you look trustworthy, join our band? You know, kind of.
See, I feel like my character would at least know the goddess by now, just because it seems like she would have
the
found
thing to do.
Some horrible incident where he just like got into a fight, and then he's like, "OMG, the tiny goddess."
So basically,
I healed you and brought you back from the edge of death.
Yeah, exactly.
So she's keeping you in and out of trouble.
That's the reason why she doesn't get messed with. Is he just is like her permanent bodyguard?
He's her bouncer.
He's her bouncer.
I have a very intimidating presence. It's this elf over here.
Yeah, it's a very intimidating presence, and then just like the elf is standing behind her, just sort of like cracking his knuckles. They're like, "Oh, okay."
Well, the funny thing is I have a stance. The funny thing is I have a stance, and it's called Force of Self, and it stops people from being able to move up adjacent to me. And I feel like even though I would be using that when you're like in combat, I feel like it would just perpetually be you standing behind me.
He's got a really strong aura. I can see it on him. It's invasive. It's incredible.
Yeah, that's called he hasn't had a bath in a month. Oh, luckily satyrs have a shit sense of smell.
I have no judgment towards my followers. Any and all can worship me.
That's right. What is
when I provide such a great service of being a bouncer?
What's the church called, Kristen?
It's the Church of Selenia.
Okay. And
that's such a new age kind of sound.
It's a very
actually yes, because I decided that as a satyr I have the like rather broad like ram horns that curl on the side of my head. So my sigil is two ram horns like next to each other with a little star above, like right in the middle where they meet.
Okay. So anybody who is artistically inclined that wants to make that.
Yeah, because I'm not.
I'm not either. I just don't have time to do it.
I have friends.
I have friends.
What? What are those?
I could crochet my holy symbol. I could do that.
And you put it as a headdress, and you can wear it.
Yes, that's not a bad idea. I might do that.
There you go. See, I'm always thinking.
See, when you
it
said
just
it,
be
you're
a
gonna
star
make.
crown.
So
What was that?
That's the horns.
This, what I want now is I want a plushie of my elf, but to have a tiny satyr atop.
My only problem is they use the same pattern for all the dolls, so they're all the same size.
Oh,
This is
That's
my
just
god.
going to be awkward then.
just double the pattern size.
I actually could. There is a bigger pattern of the same doll, so I could use the bigger pattern for your elf and use the regular one for my
And then we
my
can just
goddess.
we can put the satyr on his shoulders.
And you could just use it as an excuse. You're making it for the baby.
Yeah, there you go. With the baby.
I don't need an excuse.
No,
I'm
it's a-
24 and I still sleep with stuffed animals.
I'm
They make great pillows.
And I
That
sleep
they do.
with stuffed animals. What are you trying to say?
Just saying I don't need an excuse.
I was going to say I don't either.
No one needs an excuse.
That's right.
Bury yourself in stuffed animals and just
Don't judge. Don't judge. Nobody's judging. Nobody's judging.
Except me, divine judgment.
Well,
My
you get
divine
the-
judgment. Yeah, my
You get the
divine
right.
judgment is that everyone gets to worship me and everyone gets healed and protected and guided.
my elf is
And
convinced.
we went
he's a
from
power-
8 viewers to 3. I don't know if we offended, but
Aww.
Damn it! Now I need to switch my character build around.
Duh.
I'm just gonna switch those points out of frenzy and into faith, and just have my faith be.
worship her
You're
beyond
convinced.
belief. That's awesome. All right, so let's bring it back a little bit. So Andrew, starting with you, since that's the way I'm looking at my screen, is there anything that the other characters know about you that you've chose to impart to them? If we go the route that everybody knows, I kind of would like the route that everybody kind of at least knows of each other. Maybe you're not boon traveling companions, but you've been in Ragston for a little while now. Maybe Victor is the anchor as he works out of Ragston, perhaps, if he's okay with that.
Yeah.
And maybe you're the one that's possibly the glue that binds, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Frederick Von Falkenhayn. This is a name you want to remember.
That's a
Frederick
name.
Frederick Von Falkenhayn.
Like Frankenstein?
No, I did not say Frankenstein. I said Falkenhayn.
I said Frankenstein.
No, I said Frankenstein. God, Europeaners, man. Frederick is a entrepreneur.
Okay.
He's a very wealthy man, and he needs things done. And he has taken a liking to you because you chose to talk to him at a time when the chips were down and he had no money. But he has found himself in the good graces of the crown again with money, and he needs things done. And he has confided in you, because you're a trustworthy fellow with an open face, that you can put together a group, and he leaves it at your judgment to meet him here in a fortnight back at the bar after closing, so that he can tell you of a business proposition that he would like for you to take over and proceed with in his stead, for he does not have the manpower himself to get this done. And it will benefit the town as well. So you would be doing a humanitarian effort, and you would be doing him a great effort. And those of you who have your character sheets, if you have any kind of knowledge, heraldry or society, you can make a roll and tell me what tier you get.
Hold on, sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, I don't have
What would that consist of?
There we go. Go on.
I have
Probably-
expertise.
Expertise in
Yeah.
ooh, little cough.
Science. And overpower and lots of brutes.
Yeah. So we know that
I have
Stephen will not make
cunning.
the roll.
Yeah, most sociable skill my character has is his showmanship skill.
I mean, I have expertise, so I mean,
Yeah, I would let you do that.
Okay. Well, would showmanship be useful at all?
Yeah, I would give that to you since you kind of know him. You've talked to him a little bit.
I got a 7.
7. So what tier is that? That's going to be a tier 1.
That's tier 1.
I got tier 2.
Sorry, it's been a while.
That's okay. That's the same for me. So who got the tier 2?
Me, Victor.
Victor. All right. Yeah, Victor. You know that Frederick Von Falkenhayn has made his money in bots.
In bots.
Bots making clockworks. And he fell on some hard times because one of his bots turned into a murder bot. And started killing everything. And of course, it ruined him and he went out of business. But he managed to get some capital and through subsidiary holdings, basically some shady business. You'd probably, with a tier 2, you'd know that it wasn't all legit. But he's back on top now. And so he's looking for information on his competitors. And there is the Ragston Steamworks. So someone make a note. Ragston Steamworks. Run by a Jezebel Dupree. She's an elf.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Interesting.
Well, she's not an elf. What is it? Yeah.
Farishta?
Farishta. Yeah. So,
Even more interesting.
Now I hate her.
yes.
Yeah.
She is A, gorgeous, and B, smart, and C, which probably trumps all of the above, she's filthy rich.
I like her already.
She bought the Ragston Steamworks on a whim, and she appears to be muscling in on Frederick's business. Now, of course, you only have Frederick's side of the story. What you choose to do with that is up to you guys as a group. So your homework for next session is we're going to pick up from there. And you guys are going to tell me what you want to do and how you want to proceed. So it's totally up to you guys if you want to follow Frederick Von Falkenhayn wholeheartedly, or if you want to dig into his past. You guys have to tell me how you're going to do that, and we will role play that out. We will work through it, because not every book is the same on the inside as the cover. So you guys will have to decide if where you want to go and who you want to back and that kind of stuff. So
my guy is mostly to help with getting information as opposed to making decisions.
I break you.
Yeah.
He
mine
gets
too.
information by breaking down the door, grabbing the nearest person and saying, "What do you know?" Alternatively, breaking
And
down
Grant
the
just
door.
sits a half a block away and waits for the stragglers to run out and shoots them.
Yep.
You guys are not making my life easy here, okay?
Alternatively, he breaks down every door in his way until he gets to whatever information he needs to get to.
Well, the only downside of that is, remember, there's always someone bigger and badder than you.
When you are a hammer,
That's
He
true.
has a god on his side.
He has
I
a
think
god
he'll
on-
live.
I have a goddess. I am a holy paladin.
Oh, suddenly how the characters shift. Like, I am the hammer of Holy Paladin.
I am a holy.
that. Whatever that means, that's what I am. And don't you argue.
See, that's the thing, is like before he met the goddess, he got into fights and scraps and stuff because he was just a big mean brute. Now he gets into fights and scraps and stuff because he thinks that he's doing the way of the goddess and punishing evildoers.
You can literally, when you get arrested by the constables, you can literally say, God's told me to do it.
The gods told me to do it. Hey man,
I mean,
I'm part of the Lavray agency and I have a goddess on my side, so please.
Back off, buddy. Back off. I will bring the wrath of God on you.
For some reason, I'm seeing Hugo and Poison from Street Fighter.
That is pretty much what I want to go for.
And nothing wrong with that. So that's your guys' homework.
And care. And carry around a riding crop.
Kristen, do you have does Selenia, is Selenia? Am I saying it right?
Selenia, yeah.
Selenia have any money? Or
no.
She dead broke?
She relies on the worship and support of her followers.
She gets lots of donations, mostly after she met herself.
You will give to my god, thud.
Give to my goddess. She needs the money.
So
yeah, no, whenever she does have money on hand, she actually spends it on like food and like medicines and stuff. So no. Yeah. I mean, she's a goddess of guidance and protection. So she heals people who need it. She'll feed people who need it. She will do what she can to help and guide others. And all she asks for in return is, devout worship.
There you go.
No, but she doesn't require it. She'll heal the non-believers until they believe.
Do you have a weapon at all?
I do. I have a rusty old sword I found in an alley.
Do you want a better one?
I probably couldn't wield it, and it would probably be rather unseemly of me.
No, I can make it pretty. I can make a great, accurate electrical whip for you.
Okay, now we're getting to dominatrix, and I'm not sure that's where we want to go. Oh, come see my goddess. She's great. Out walks, black leather, horns, a whip.
Oh, yes.
That's not what I had in mind. That's not a goddess. That's a demon. Demon.
No, they have
demon goddess.
They have a race for that already.
Yeah. One man's demon is another man's goddess.
No, actually, though, in the races of Tephra, they have a new race called demons, which are literally just satyrs that were engineered only for fighting.
Yeah, I saw that. I did download the race PDF, by the way, after talking to you the other day. I haven't had a chance to look at it. I did print it out.
Okay.
So I'm going to get it spiral bound. And
everyone should look up demons real quick because the artwork for them is hilarious. They look like the most edgy, like teenage of all time.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, this is the original The Character Do Not Steal.
So
in a race.
All right. So Selenia is going to have some work to do because you're going to have to find somewhere that you can work out of. So,
the street doesn't count?
Well, yeah, but there's taxes and things that you have to pay as a street vendor and a performer. Because even though you think you're a god, the city officials do not until you prove them wrong. And I'm not saying you can't, but as it stands right now, you're just another quack on the street yelling at the top of your lungs, with a large elf.
I have these handwritten pamphlets that I wrote out because I have a journal and ink, and it's just like it's just the church of me. And it's like, does anyone need divine healing? Does anyone want their child blessed? Like, I'm totally here for it. All I ask is that you worship me.
She's got an old fruit crate turned upside down. Worship here, written in bad marker.
Big
and like if people put out ads needing a doctor or like healing or anything, I go and I'm like, I'll do it.
I'm in. She's got that divine healing service little homemade poster board. Victor's over there on her opposite, going with a sign that says "The end is near."
Yeah, no, literally, it's right over there. It's very.
I don't know. I'm seeing one of her flyers posted in the bar. That,
if you want to meet your end, you can go talk to the elf.
Yeah.
Or maybe someone that I gave a flyer to left it in the bar.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I tell you what, Victor, Frederick has reached out to you and does need use of a healer. And he knows that you know of this so-called goddess. Now, and when he says goddess, his monocle kind of falls out and he smiles at you.
Demigoddess.
In his eye.
No. Selene, if you're going to sport yourself as a demigoddess, you might as well just go full frontal. You don't need not full frontal. Hang on, let's not get too crazy here.
Hey,
But you need to sport what you want to be. You got to dress for the job, dress to impress, be who you are. You are the goddess.
Very loose togas.
Very loose togas.
We're going Roman.
We're not going there. Man. We're not going to degrade.
We're going full Greek goddesses outfits.
Yeah, the mothers are covering their child's eyes. Put your clothes on, woman.
I don't need your clothes.
The elf is naked. Everyone's like, "Oh my god, cover it, cover the elf."
Oh god.
All right.
It's like this is how we do it.
Can you see that?
Yes, that looks good, actually.
That's perfect.
Rough sketch.
Excellent.
Any reason?
I'd like that 3D rendered and printed and on my desk by Monday. Tomorrow.
It's like, sure, let me just go get a 3D printer, build it myself, and
I don't want excuses. I want results. Okay.
I didn't say there were excuses. I said that's the plan.
That's the plan. I like it. Positivity. I like it.
Yeah. By the way, Kristen, if you want a better sword, I can make you an electric accurate sword.
If you want to make your goddess an electric accurate sword, she accepts all offerings. However, she at the moment is perfectly satisfied with her rusty little thing and her brute.
That's
what you're not understanding, Stephen, is if you give her that sword, she's probably going to hurt herself with it.
Yeah, this is true. Dude,
I'm not completely incapable, okay?
We're not saying you are, but
I took a point in Brawl.
That we need to do things.
Oh wait, I could make you knuckle dusters.
Because nothing screams piety like punching you in the face. Worship me.
Hey, divine wrath is a thing, okay?
Right?
Divine wrath.
That's all paladins do is they smite.
They smite. I read the book.
I read the book.
Well, I looked at the pictures.
I love it.
An elf guide to paladin.
This is the best religion ever.
People are going to be flocking.
I will guide you.
If he hurts people, I can heal them, and then they'll realize that I'm just awesome.
Yeah, exactly. It's
a
two-step plan.
Logic there when they realize that he works for you.
What? No.
It's a two-step plan. It's a two-step plan where I beat the crap out of them. Then she heals them back to life, so they know what she can do. But first, they need to be injured, and that's where I come in.
This is the long con.
It doesn't work if you don't need healing, so that's why I'm there, to make sure you need healing.
This is kind of like a monopoly on the situation here, you know. I'm not quite sure the founding fathers are going to go for this, you know. City of Raxton may have an issue with you going around thumping people, you know.
With a bus.
And then oh no, it's okay. She'll heal you. I'm sorry I broke your ribs in 3 places. She'll heal you. Just follow our religion.
Just follow our religion.
Question, by the way, perhaps you haven't heard it. I know it's a big word for an elf, but the Aodin in the bottom of the ocean are going, geez, didn't these fuckers learn anything from our war?
Elf just sticks his electrified sword in the water and just like, take this, Aodin.
All right, so Victor has his homework. Selenia has her homework. It sounds like the elf is just going to break things. And Grant, what are you going to do?
All right, I gotta get going, guys. I have my game in like a few minutes, so
all right,
sir. If you want to tune into that after this, feel free. I'll put a link up or something.
I'll be in bed, man. I'm old.
Oh, well, the rest of you are young and strong.
I got to get up early and go to work.
Don't let this ageless face fool you. I'm actually 57.
Well, I could
the rest
tell.
of you are young and spry. I know you guys can watch. So it's gonna be fun. We got 2 special guests who are playing 2 brothers.
2 brothers.
Not to be confused with actual brothers. They're just 2 brothers, not each other's brothers.
Their last name is actually Brothers, and they're brothers, so they're 2 brothers.
Oh dear Lord!
Sounds like a future sitcom. 2 brothers.
I've never been to medical
In a
school, but I
van.
slept at a Super 8 last night, so sure, I can fix that tumor.
Two brothers in a van, and then a meteor hits, and they ran as fast as they could
Coming
from
summer.
giant cat monsters, and that's when things got turned up to 12th gear.
In a world where man does not eat bologna alone.
It's pronounced Bologna.
It's Bologna. Shut up.
This summer,
No.
and rye.
Wheat and rye. Wheat and rye, brothers.
It's left high and rye.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. All right. So it's almost 8 o'clock, and I don't really have anything set up. And since we're losing Steven, all right, man. Good luck on your game. Have fun.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Have fun.
Come watch
Bye.
people.
Bye,
All right.
baby.
We're there for the baby.
Yeah, it's really all baby. Man. Screw everything else.
Yeah.
That's where all the viewers are coming from.
They are our future, you know.
Mhm.
I'm going to be
Future
nice to
gamers.
mine because he's going to decide what Depends I wear. So,
Oh.
all right. So, Grant, what are you going to do? That because it sounds like Kristen kind of has a thing going on with the elf, and she's going to be proselytizing. Andrew is going to be working Mr. Frederick, and you guys have kind of sort of got a direction. Where you guys go with that direction, I will leave to you, and you'll let me know next week. So basically, in 2 weeks when we play again, it will be to play. I mean, we will.
All right.
We will actually be playing. So
We'll be in it
we've
to
got
win
our.
it.
Say again.
We'll be in it to win it.
That's right, because you can't win it unless you're in it. That's what he said. I'm just paraphrasing.
All right. 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, 2 weeks from tonight.
All right.
Is 6 o'clock work for everybody?
Yeah, 6 o'clock
Yeah.
works great.
It depends on if I'm working or not, because I usually get home about 6:30.
Okay, but you'll know in advance, right? If you have to work. or
Yeah,
not?
well, I'll know a week in advance. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let us know. We'll plan. I can't really go too late because my family goes to bed and everything, you know, and then we get up at the crack of dawn to get everybody ready for work because we have to go drop our kid off at daycare on the other side of town. So and then
Well, is it possible to run Google Hangouts like from a phone?
yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah. Got
Because
enough.
if that's the case, then I can tune in while I'm on the bus on the way home.
Oh, neat.
And then just get to a computer as soon as I actually make it home, because then I can be there. I mean, it's
Don't rush yourself. Don't get hurt. Don't get in an accident or anything like that. Don't be on the bus and people look at you like you're a freak.
well, they already do that every Wednesday.
I was going to say they do that to me too.
Yeah, on Wednesdays, I join our Discord for my Wednesday game, and I'm talking to them for about an hour on my bus ride home. So, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So you're squared away. Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. Like I said, this is going to be very informal, but I do want to keep the outside chatter to a minimum, and we'll be respectful when everybody, when other people are talking, we won't interrupt them. We'll let them. I want everybody to have a little bit of the limelight, so to speak. So I'm not, we're going to have a kind of a short amount of time to get a lot of stuff done in, but hopefully it'll be worthwhile and we'll feel like we got and as we pick up on the rules more and everything, it should go a lot smoother. I got the book with me. I will be reading it intensely all this week and next week. And I'm definitely making notes, and I got a little bit down about your characters. I may hit you guys up on Discord during the day tomorrow with questions, if that's okay.
Absolutely.
For those who have access, if you don't have access, I don't want anybody to get in trouble with work or anything like that.
Mhm.
So
I'm on my phone at work all the time. It's all good. I'm my
right.
own
But what I'm
boss.
saying is I don't want to be the reason somebody gets verbally reprimanded or anything.
Yeah, no, I'm available pretty much all the time. If I am at work, then there might be like spontaneous absences, but I'll come back.
Yeah, and that's
It just
fine.
depends on how busy it is.
I mean, the way it works is, it's Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. We're at work. If one of us doesn't respond, it's because we're working.
Yeah.
It's assumed that you will respond when you can.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, all right, guys, is that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Works for me.
I emailed you my character sheet, although it's
got it.
like okay, yeah, and
I immediately
I don't know if
deleted
it's
it because it was unfilled.
yeah, I don't know if it's wait, what?
I said I immediately deleted it because it was not filled out.
No, it's just I don't know if it's being buggy for you too, but it wouldn't like calculate anything. But all the numbers are there.
Okay, I'll check it out. I'll make sure I go over it, and everybody else can send me their tunes when they get the chance. And then we'll go from there. Andrew, if you want to draw that up and put send it to me, I will make that the avatar for our Discord channel, which I'll make tomorrow while I'm at work.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, no
The
rush.
holy symbol of Selenium Mosque.
we're spreading the word.
Ego, guys. We are feeding her ego. Her boyfriend's gonna call me and go, dude, you gotta fucking stop. She's a monster. She's a royal bitch now. Jeez. Like, peasant, bring me my soda. What? No straw? 30 floggings.
Divine wrath is not forgiving.
That's right. There she goes again with the divine. I'm sensing a theme.
Maybe she should take the electric sword. Just
or a cattle prod, one of the two. I don't think it really matters at this point. But no, that's a good first step. We've got a handle on the characters. I kind of see where some of you are coming from. Grant, you're gonna shoot me a copy of your character when you can.
Yeah, I mean, I posted on the general Tephra Discord, but yeah, I'll go ahead and send it to you.
Yeah. Do you have access during the day or?
During the day, it's mostly gonna be on my phone until.
Okay. All right. No sweat. Tomorrow night or whatever. Tomorrow I'll make the channel on my channel, my Discord channel, and it'll be called probably Tephra Roleplay, unless I come up with a cool name, and then I'll individually message you guys with the name, and then you should be able to just join
Church of Selenium Mosque.
I'm gonna say no. We've already fed your ego enough. It might be Rats in the Church of. Only because I saw a pet. I used to have a pet rat, so I'm not gonna.
No, you're fine. No, I intended for her to be, she thinks she's a god, but I intended for her to be like totally ridiculous and pathetic, and she does heal people,
but that's what makes the best characters, the flawed ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so let's have fun with it, and it'll be pretty cool. And then I think that's it. I'll shoot you guys a message tomorrow, probably in the Tephra parlor, for the name of the channel. I haven't figured it out yet. I'll do some more reading and I'll come up with something clever because I'm smart like that.
Tales of fill in the blank.
Fill in the blank is not a very good name. I'm sorry. Not very original. I'm not picking on you, sir. I'm just saying, No, I'm totally joking. All right, guys, I'm gonna go to bed.
The original.
Have a good night.
All right, man. I'm gonna post this up everywhere because the beauty of this is when you hit the stop broadcasting, YouTube automatically renders it, and so
nice.
I'll throw it up on I've already got permission from Daniel to put it up on the Tephra site and everything. So we'll get it all out there, and hopefully we can drum up some more people. Tell your friends and everything, and have them come in and watch, and hopefully we'll have fun.
All right.
Looking forward to it.
All right, peace and hair grease.
Have a good night, everyone.
All right, bye.
Bye.